Hey everyone, Amber from the Vault here. Welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. So see you back in just a sec. Got that health up. We are ready to go. There is a save. So hopefully it won't be too bad in here. Let's real quick check. I don't think I have anything that's silenced, but yeah, I don't. But let's at least... It's 10 millimeter. Well, I should have known. I was like, well, I'm just gonna go around the corner. I'll be fine. No, I won't. Very stupid I am. Very stupid. And of course, what I'm gonna do is pick up everything. It's not nailed down. It's coming with me. What I'll probably do is the same thing I did in Fallout 3. I'll do like a cleanup round at the end. So I'll leave most of it for now, but then I'll run through the building and clean everything. All right.
Come on.
All right. Let's see.
Anybody there? Who's there?
I love how they're like, who's there? There's shooting going on. Do you really need to know who it is?
What's that?
Never forget, Fallout is not a cover-based shooter. So taking cover never's really gonna work.
Come on.
Well, it might work, but it won't work like it would in a cover-based shooter. Come on. Who else do I gotta kill? Man, who's a girl gotta kill around here? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, there's so much in here I'm gonna take and eventually sail off. Come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I was gonna continue that sentence, and then I was like, no, just point blank. I have to stop. I have to stop trying to take things. Alright, so we will take things in a bit. Let's just make sure. I know. Let's see, I know we got someone else in here. As I continue shooting when I'm not even pointing it at him. Alright, so we will come back in. Perfect. Yes. Sorry. That was probably weird. That was a really weird thing to say. But let's do this quick. Sweet. Yep, we'll deal with all that later. Let's see. Repair 35 or higher. Oof, we are close. We are close. Close but no cigar. Let's just take that. Stop, Amber. We will do a run later. I promise. Don't know if this is what I want to do. Guys, I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure this is a mistake. But it's working out for me. I don't seem to have a hard time right now. I must be tankier than I thought I was. Because I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's too hard. Now I can do this though. Alright, let's see. Random ones. Nope. Okay. Well, I can do this and see if it will clear my my things. Nope. All right. Well, I don't want to spend any longer doing that. Let's just do this. As I always say, if you are annoyed by the way I do this, please feel free to skip ahead or ignore me. You don't gotta watch the videos. Alright, what I might do though real quick is just see if I can find a few easy ones. Of course, they never quite jump out at me the way I wish they would. It's funny though, when you watch someone else play, I just always love to remind people that when you watch someone else play a game, it is so much easier to like see items and to realize that people are making mistakes, it is so much easier. But like when you're the one who's recording and playing, it is actually harder than you would think. All right, come on. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Should just start clicking. It's so much easier to just... So much easier. See, that's why we just do it that way. Then we don't have to pay attention. But I just cut because I didn't want anybody to get annoyed with me. I mean, feel free to get annoyed with me. Perfect, a maintenance key. That's what we need. I need a skill pick of 50. We will be coming back with our lock pick of 50. We will make it there. All right.
Come on.
There we go. Nice. This one? Nah, no. Can't use it. Oh, here we go. Let's look. Let's see. We could get our repair up to 35 or 30. I think it was 30. Maybe it's 35. I don't remember now. Okay. Either way, we're going to put it up to 30. We're going to put our barter up to 30, and then everything else we're going to dump into energy weapons. All right. So we got Black Widow. Definitely, I like Black Widow quite a bit. 2 skill points every time you advance in a level. This perk is best taken early on. That is actually a really good perk. 2 more skill points every time you advance a level. Or we could just... Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Okay. I'm sure there's somebody who has worked out like exactly when it's the best to take each one, but that's not me. I don't do math. Ever. And I don't care to. Okay. Here we go. Having that maintenance key is going to be helpful. Hi, Deputy Beagle. Yep, as I just stared at him. Alright, come on. Did you guys just shoot your own dude and fuck him up? Ooh, boy. That makes me worry for you. That also makes me worry for you. Alright, well, I got other things I can do. Unlike you idiots, I can just stim pack myself. I just have to remember that things are not as immediate in this one as they are in Fallout 3. Why doesn't he have more armor on him, I wonder? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and while we have the time, use some aid. Let's drink all 10 of these, because why not? We're getting some star bottle caps, so that's helpful.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I hear you may have information on the cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit.
My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you.
You can tell me or you can rot in here.
Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert. You won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Prim safe.
Oh, sweetheart.
It would be so very delightful if you set me free.
So very delightful. How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll set you free.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
All right. If you try to run away instead of fighting by my side, I'll kill you myself. You know, I could do that.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
With my help. All right.
I don't plan to come back to the Bison, Steve, much in the years to come, if I ever get out of it.
All right. Let's just...
I just hope I won't have to use it.
I will take your journal. Okay, let's see. You don't have a terrible weapon. I'm more concerned about your ammo. But also, we're gonna get you out of here. I don't plan on sticking around too much. I'm gonna come clean the building up myself, so... I don't think it's useful having you here, honestly. Let's see. Came from upstairs, so I'm not worried about that. Can I fix this, though? No, 35. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It was 35. Alright, well, let's get out of here. There's no point in me spending a bunch of time. I'm gonna come clean it up later. Come on. Oh, you want me to talk to you out here?
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we?
We?
Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Can you tell me where the man in the checkered suit, yeah, we can just ask about
yes.
that again.
My memory is much clearer
We already
now
got
that I'm
the
free from my
information.
bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Come
Hello
back.
Again. I don't suppose you've decided to help Prim find its next sheriff?
Oh, you idiot. What are you talking about? You're the sheriff.
Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
What are the qualifications?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
I'll bring back the law, I guess.
You will? That's just marvelous.
Yeah.
I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
It's really dumb.
Any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next sheriff?
No, but do you have anything else to say? No. Okay.
Maybe next time you can bring a new sheriff back with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me look at actually what I have right now. I don't have a ton of stuff on me, actually. So what I could do, let's do a little bit of just going through here. All right. So I'm definitely going to be stealing some more Not stealing. I don't know why I keep calling it stealing. I'm going to be prospecting a bit in here. I'm going to pick everything up I can, and then I will sell it all and head back over and talk to those yokels. I don't know who the best sheriff is, actually. I don't think I've really thought about it. And I don't remember who I chose as the sheriff last time. Although, for some reason, my brain, and I might be making this up, I thought for some reason I deputized the robot. Maybe I did. Is that an option? I don't know why, but for some reason my brain is like, it's the robot. Duh. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll be back. Still doing the cleanup run here in Bison Steve, but I wanted to just go ahead and jump in here just to mention that I realized that I had forgotten to unlock the courier box in Goodsprings. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I think what happened was probably that there was a reload situation and I thought I had already unlocked it. And that's why when I got here, I was like, wait a minute, I thought I had a box. But anyway, we're fine. We're going to go ahead and just ship some of the items that we want to keep long term back there though, just because that will make it a lot easier so I don't have to carry all this stuff around. And then it will also be easier because I can just ship stuff back if I want to sell them to Chet. As I just randomly shoot into the literal desk there. So I can ship stuff back to Chet. So I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, I knew that was an option, but for some reason I was confused. And the box is done now, so sorry about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to cleaning everything up because yes, I am picking up every single item to sell. I will be rich in no time. In a bit. And we're back in Prim. I have sold everything that was inside of Bison Steve. We are finally ready to move on and start asking some questions of folks. I'm pretty much drained Chet for the time being, but that's all right.
Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Music.
Yeah. Okay. So, see, yes, so we can reprogram him. I knew it. Okay. Did you know that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
All right, maybe you've been hacked or something. Nah. Let's talk about something else. Yeah. We'll come back to that when we have 50. Okay. We could make him the sheriff.
Hey there.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
Welcome back.
In the past. Nothing there? Okay. Let's see. Where is our friend? There's Beagle. I got nothing to say to him. Looking for our old friend. If I do this, am I hidden? There's a single bottle cap in there. That is so not worth breaking into and stealing. That is so not worth it. I do want to get in there though. That's an area I want to get into. Alright. What the hell? Where did he go? Did I walk right past him at some point? I mean, it's okay if I did. There we go.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Yeah, Johnson Nash. All right. How can I bring rule of law back to Prim?
Now, your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fella what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15. And maybe that ain't the best credential, but a sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town, too. But from what I've seen, they barely got the firepower to protect themselves.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. I'll find Prim a new sheriff.
Finally decided to make yourself useful, huh? If you can bring the law back to Prim, we'll all be in your debt.
All right. What about Prim Slim? Could he be the sheriff?
Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff. If you think he could be reprogrammed for it.
I know he can. All right, need to get going. I don't know who's the best sheriff for Prim because honestly, I don't think the NCR is probably the best. Even though I like the NCR, because I feel like it's going to just become the NCR's place then. And I'm pretty sure that's going to mess with like my ability to buy and sell things, but I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I know I picked the robot probably because it was funny. So I shouldn't say I know. I'm pretty sure I picked the robot because it was funny. Because that's who I am. If I can make it a joke, I will. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why I chose him. But we have the option. Let's look. I want to see what's in here. For hidden. Yeah, it's worth it. Oh, shut up. I know, but it's not going to really impact them, but it will very much impact me. I'm pretty sure I chose him because it was funny, but I do think that he's already a member of the town. People know who he is. It's not like we're adding anything new to town, you know? But I think the NCR is probably going to end up messing with, like... I'm trying to remember. I think it maybe increases prices or something. I can't exactly remember. But for some reason, that's what my brain is saying. So that might be what happens. Let's go down to... Oh boy, this is a hard choice. We want to go to Nipton, obviously, because Nipton's where we're supposed to go. But I do see someone standing over there. I think I want to go over there. All right. Well, before we do that, so let's think about it. I don't know if I want to go necessarily and get that other sheriff or not, but I think what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll talk to that other sheriff. I think there's probably a good chance I'm going to end up, just because, again, I think it's funny doing the robot, but I'll talk to that other sheriff and see what's going on. Oh, no, it's a ghoul. Okay. Well, that's cool. We don't hate ghouls, but we do like shooting them, so we can do that. All right. Well, the pup did just stand up, so I have a feeling he is done with his nap, which means I'm going to kill this ghoul, and then I'm on puppy duty for a little bit, so... This will be the last thing we do for a couple minutes. That'll give us some time to think about who we think the sheriff should be. But, alright. That guy's dead. I'll be back in a second.